I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm unmuted.
I can hear Jamie.
Awesome. Is that Martha?
No, this is Anna. I've never met you. I just saw your name.
Hi.
Hi, Jamie.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, Marcia.
Yeah,
Okay, now,
Marcia.
can you guys hear me now?
Honey. Yes.
There
Okay.
you are, Shawn.
I was trying to use my other mic and apparently it just wasn't going to work. So we're going to use the computer audio. I have my other mic sitting here and it's much better audio, but apparently that doesn't like to work with Zoom. All right, awesome. So while you guys are all logging on here, if you could just mute your mics for me. If you guys have any issues as we move along, as far as like seeing me or hearing me or whatever, feel free to go ahead and type it into the chat. I'll be paying attention to the chat as we go. This should be pretty easy. I ask you to save all your questions until the very end. So I'm going to go through everything and then hopefully I'll have all questions answered. And if not, then you'll be given a chance to ask. So I'm moving my stuff around here. Give me just a second so I can pull up my thing. Here we go. Okay, so this plan, actually, we're in a free plan for Zoom, so it only allows for 40 minutes. So I'm going to try and get this all done as quickly as possible and precisely as possible. And hopefully we won't even have to be here for 40 minutes. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to open up for Q&A at the end, but we're just going to get rolling right along. As people join on, I will add them. There we go. We got another one adding on here. Okay, and I'm just going to roll through it. So hopefully we'll get through this no problem and questions at the end. Okay. Okay. Hi, ladies, and welcome to the Shine Clear Start onboarding call. Congratulations on being one of the lucky ladies to be here. The show day package that you snapped up is a winner. And I look forward to helping you rock the stage with it. But to make that happen, we need to work together and have seamless collaboration. And that all begins with setting clear expectations. So let's start that goal by digging into all the goodies in your show day package that we offer by reviewing your handy checklist. I think I can add that checklist right in here. I don't see an area where I can attach it, but hopefully everybody has their checklist. We sent it to you 3 times. So if you didn't get it, there was another one that was sent to you an hour ago. So grab that so you have it. And it's also in your welcome email when you purchase your package. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't see an area where I can attach it here. I just realized I was direct messaging somebody. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to send it to everybody. I had a direct message on. You know, I know technology so well. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was a place I could put this in. Oh well, that's okay. Okay. Anyway, so hopefully you've got that checklist. Like I said, go check your welcome email or even the email that we just sent to you about an hour ago. So you should have that. And everything that I will cover today will also be sent in a follow-up email so that you have that too, including the recording of this call. Okay. So when you look at that checklist, the only difference between the 3 packages is the number of suits in each package. Everything else is the same, and it's a one-stop shop for all of your presentation needs. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be the competition suit. So it is a fully encrusted suit. We're doing Preciosa Maximum Cut stones, which have 15 facets on them. Very, very high quality stone. Most people, I've mentioned this in previous lives and stuff like that. People mostly know Swarovski, but if you think of Swarovski and Preciosa, it's like Coke and Pepsi. Very, very similar. And Swarovski just is not wholesaling anymore, so we just can't use wholesale or use Swarovski anymore. So the next best thing is a Preciosa. We used to use those two. It's just that's our main luxury stone for you guys now. It is 100% adjustable, like we talked about on the live too. So most of the time, once we get those first set of measurements, we're good. We don't need anything else. Once you get your suit, even if you drop water or whatever, you're able to adjust that suit. So you're going to fit perfectly on show day. Ever since we started doing it this way over the last few years, we have had 0 alterations needed once that suit is set and ready to go. Let's see. Can you hear anything? Somebody just sent me a DM that they cannot hear me. Can you guys all hear me? Yeah. Yeah, so if you can't hear me, that must be something with you. So again, if you can't hear me, this is going to be recorded and it's going to be sent out so you have it. So you'll get the backup version. But what I would suggest doing is maybe try logging off and coming back on. Not sure. I don't know what else to tell you as far as that's concerned. Sorry about that. Okay, Wi-Fi. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. But with that, like I said, I can't troubleshoot for you guys over on your side. So just try and figure that out and we'll just keep rolling. Okay. So back to the suit. So, and this is good for, any division that you're in, whether it's bikini, figure, wellness, fitness, whatever. It's the same quality suit for each division. When it comes to the timeline, okay, 8 weeks on the dot. Okay, so like that Friday of your 8-week out mark, that's when you're going to send me an email and say, hey, I'm 8 weeks out. Okay. The reason we do that is because it's got a very specific production timeline and we have to keep everybody in line. So it's not just about your suit, but it's also about all the other suits that I have in line as well. So if you come to me a couple weeks ahead of time, that's actually not going to help. So try and get it in right on that 8-week mark, because that will give us a great timeline to keep you on. So we make sure that we get you done correctly, basically. So you're going to send me an email, and what you're going to do is you're going to CC Cutie Care. At the end of the day, always, always, always CC Cutie Care at shawnscouturecuties.com. And I'm going to type that right in here. Make sure I didn't. There we go. Okay. Oh, that went to a direct message. Sorry. Everyone, here we go. All right. You're going to always, always, always CC Cutie Care at shawnscouturecuties.com. Okay. That is our customer service help desk. When you send in to do your suit, you are also going to send it directly to me. Okay. So that's Shawn at shawnscouturecuties.com. So I'm going to put that in here too. But again, include Cutie Care. Okay. And the reason why we do that is because with my direct email, a lot of times stuff gets filtered into spam. When you send it to Cutie Care, you get a ticket back, so you know that your email has been received and it's in line to be processed. And we don't even have the option of spam on Cutie Care. Okay, Cutie Care is a completely separate customer service desk. So it's not an email like a Gmail or anything like that. It's completely separate from everything. So there is no spam over there. So I need your stuff because I'm the one that's going to be doing your designing and everything. But that Cutie Care address is ensuring that I'm going to get it at some point or another. So if for some reason it goes to spam in my folder, we're going to have it in Cutie Care. So always, 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 anytime that you write into us, include Cutie Care. Okay, that will ensure that you will get answered and you won't get stuck in spam. A lot of times what happens is girls will reply to previous emails like the info. A lot of our like our welcome emails, things like that come from info, and everything goes to spam there. So if you want a response, make sure that you include Cutie Care. Okay, we will get you a response to Cutie Care. And the great thing about Cutie Care too is that you do get a ticket back. You do get a response back automatically saying that you're in line to be responded to. So that way you know that your response was given. So that could potentially go to your spam. So just make sure you check for that, because you will receive a, okay, we got your email, it's in line, you're in a ticket, okay? So when we receive that production request, we're going to send you a tutorial to take your measurements. At that point, that's when you're going to watch that. It's a video to show you exactly how to do everything. You're going to send me back everything that asks for, your measurements, video with that, all of those kinds of things, pictures, ask progress pictures. Some people are going to ask, well, I didn't do a consultation about my suit. That's okay, because I am going to look at your photos and videos and tell you what you're going to wear. So typically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, 2 or 3 different choices as far as what I think is going to look good on you and allow you to choose what you like best. That's one of the reasons why people actually hire me is because I know what I'm doing. So as long as you trust me, we're going to be okay, right? Like I tell people all the time, I'm not going to put you into something that you don't like. So like if I say that I think you're going to look good in blue, but you hate the color blue, we're not going to put you in blue. You know what I mean? We're going to put you in something that you actually want to wear. And that's why I'll give you a few choices and allow you to choose from the choices that I give you. But I'll tell you that based on your skin tone, your eyes, your hair, all of those kinds of things. How many times you've gotten on stage before. We don't like to take risks if you're brand new, that kind of thing. So all of those things come into play and I take care of that for you, all in email form. Okay. You don't ever have to do another consultation for your suit again. The reason we do it through email is because then I have a running written record and then I don't lose any of it. So a lot of times we used to do phone consultations, things like that. And that's what would happen. Things would get lost in communication because it was on the phone and I don't have a written track record of what you actually wanted. So email is just better all the way around. Okay. So with that, like I said, I will give you my 2 cents. And at the end of the day, it's always going to be your decision, but I will tell you if I think something's going to look good on you or if I think something's going to look bad on you. Okay. And we'll do the same thing with your connectors. We'll do the same thing with the cut itself. I always find out what shows you're going into so we know that the cut that we do for you is going to be appropriate, all of those kinds of things. Okay. Next, when we go to the posing suit. So we offer a bunch of different fabrics to the posing suit. Those are all up on our Shawn's Couture Instagram. If you go into the story highlights, there's a story highlight there for posing suits. That gives you the cuts and the fabrics for all the posing suits. Okay. Choose your cut, choose your fabric, email it in. Again, same process. Email it to Shawn at Shawn's Couture Cuties and Cutie Care at Shawn's Couture Cuties. Okay. So you see those 2 addresses right there. Now, I will also tell you this. There are supply chain issues up the wazoo when it comes to this stuff. So some of the fabrics I haven't been able to get in. I'm trying to get them in. A lot of them are back ordered. They'll tell me that they're going to come in 2 weeks and then they don't come in 2 weeks. So if you can send me like 2 or 3 different fabrics that you like for your posing suit, that will ensure that I can get it into production and you're going to get it in a timely manner. And we're not going to sit there waiting for fabric to come in. Okay, so that's always a possibility. Make sure that you give me a couple and also make sure you give me 2 to 3 weeks to get your posing suit done. Once it's finished, it will be shipped. You will get a shipping notification to your email that's being shipped out. So you'll know it's on the way. Let me think if there's anything else with the posing suit. I don't think so. And again, you don't need a consultation or anything for that one. Just choose your size, your cup size and your bottom size. Okay. Don't overthink the posing suit. It's supposed to be fun. It's just for you to take your progress photos in. You can wear it, to go practice your posing. It's meant to throw in your gym bag and take with you everywhere so that you don't wear out your suit. Okay. It's meant for you to be able to use all the time, just so that you have something to pose in that's a relatively similar cut to what your suit will be for the stage. I usually recommend going with pro cuts. They are thongs if you do that. If you do pro cut, it is a thong. Period. It's a thong. So just be prepared for that. But I also tell girls that if you go with the pro cut, then you're not going to be shocked when you do your stage suit, right? The stage suit is going to have more coverage on it unless you are a pro. I don't put girls in pro cuts, period, unless they're a pro. My pro cuts will not pass at the NPC level. Okay, so just so you guys know, other companies will put you in pro cuts and things like that. That's fine. Mine won't pass, and I know that. So, so don't fight me on that unless you're a pro. Okay. I'm going to make sure that your coverage is appropriate for the stage that you're getting on. Now, if you want something that you can wear to the beach, the pool, or something like that, then I would say go with a full cut. The full cut is going to be bigger than what you would wear on stage. The full cut's going to be big, like a normal bikini. Big. It's not actually big, but for the stage, it's big. So, but I do recommend you go with pro cut, and also go with, if you're questioning between smaller versus larger, go smaller, because then you can wear it as your body dials in, but you can also wear it to go tanning. So that way you can wear it in the tanning bed, that kind of thing, and you're not going to have tan lines that are going to be a problem when you put your suit on. Okay. It's meant, the posing suit is meant to be smaller than your stage suit. So for those reasons, I see girls get really bad tan lines all the time, and there's nothing they can do show day to actually cover those. So if you do have tan lines right now, make sure you're working on getting rid of those. That's important. Anything that's more tan, when they go to tan you for the show, is going to be more tan. So wear something small, or a thong, or something that won't be showing. Okay. Let's see. Stage jewelry. So this includes your earring, bracelet, and ring, and it will be shipped to you with your competition suit. I keep a variety of choices on hand, and I'll select the ensemble that works best with your suit. This is going to match with your connectors, with your bling that's on your suit, and with you specifically. If you're a shorter girl, doing bigger jewelry is not a good idea because it can overwhelm you. So that's why I do choose this stuff for you. I'm 5'9". I can handle big jewelry. If you're 4'11", you can't handle jewelry I can handle. You know what I mean? So we just make sure that it's appropriate. So again, it's not overpowering. You want your whole package to be a complete package, and not something where we're like staring at your earrings. You know what I mean? So, so we take all of that into consideration when we're actually creating your full show day package. That will come at the end. Posing. Okay. So your posing, show day package includes 6 1-hour posing sessions that can be used in 1 hour or 30-minute increments. So usually I only recommend hour sessions if you are brand new. Okay. If you are brand new and you've never competed before, an hour session is probably the best way to get started. Then from that point on, depending on how that hour goes, then we start splitting it up. Okay. Usually most girls will do one 1-hour session with me, and then we start moving into half hours. Every once in a while, if someone needs a little bit more hand holding, a little bit more help, then we'll start adding more 1-hour sessions. Typically, we don't need the full hour after that first session. Typically, we're good. So they can all be broken up into half-hour sessions. Now, we also have the option of the virtual posing portal too. So you can do these sessions in person in my studio on Saturdays. You can also use them for Sundays with Shawn, which is the group posing classes. For that, every time that you go to a Sundays with Shawn, that's 1 hour of your posing. So you can use those as well. And then we also have the posing portal. I do recommend, especially if you're local, that you do a combination of the 3. The posing portal is something I highly, highly recommend for everyone, because it keeps you accountable, and it keeps you on pace, on track, and it keeps you progressing. It keeps you from going, 2-3 weeks and then making some bad mistakes and creating bad muscle memory, that kind of thing. So posing portal, all you got to do is write into Cutie Care and ask for a folder through Dropbox. And how that works is you'll put your posing video into Dropbox. I'll get it and I'll respond to you with a video. Okay. I respond on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those are my 3 days that I respond. So if you send something in on Thursday, you're going to get a response on Friday. Okay. And it's going to be dropped right back into that folder that you have. Now, the great thing about that is then you end up having a library of videos as you go through, and you can see how you're progressing. Right. So not only that, you can always go back and get my videos and pull my videos up for your feedback. Right. So that's really helpful when you're getting stuck somewhere and you're not sure what you're supposed to do next. Just pull my video up. Okay. I recommend, and this is something new that we are doing because I've realized this over time. Posing sessions now with this package will expire in a year from today. Okay. The reason why is because I find most girls will stay, pretty consistent, and they'll use all their posing sessions. Those that don't and go a few months without posing, it's like we're starting back at square one. So we make no progress. If not, even worse, we go and regress. So we're putting a timeline on it so that you actually use your sessions. Okay. So this is how I recommend that you set this up. If you are in off season, meet with me once a month for a 30-minute session. Okay. If you're in off season. In between that time, for those other three weeks out of the month, check in through the posing portal. Okay. For every 5 check-ins that you do in the posing portal, that's 1 hour of your posing. Okay. So that'll get you basically a month and a half of posing with an hour and a half of your posing sessions. Does that make sense? 6 weeks, over the course of 6 weeks, you're gonna have 5 check-ins through the posing portal and 1 30-minute session. So that's an hour and a half of the posing sessions, right? And that's 6 weeks. So if we continue that, you're gonna use all your posing sessions and you're gonna feel like you're progressing, okay? Now, if you're in season and you're in prep, meet with me through a 30-minute session once every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Now this can be up to your discretion. I wouldn't go more than 3 weeks. I would go every 2 to 3 weeks when you're in prep. And again, that's going to be based on your schedule, that kind of thing. Typically that's, the last 2 months of your prep or so. That's when you're really seeing a lot of changes with your physique. And that's when we can get in there and say, okay, we need to twist the hip this way, or we do this or that, or whatever. And that's when your brain starts going a little crazy. So I can monitor that for the last couple of months. So you can always do more, right? Or you can do less, but this is what I recommend, okay? I recommend you get with me through FaceTime or in person once every 2 to 3 weeks when you're actually in prep. Okay, that's going to keep you on the straight and narrow, get you moving and progressing in the right direction. And in between, posing portal. Okay, so if you do that and you keep yourself accountable and you keep pushing, you're going to use all your sessions. Okay, if you don't do that, you're not going to use them. And then they're going to get lost. And you're not going to make any progress. And you're going to feel like it wasn't worth anything, right? So I want you to use your sessions. And I want you to get better and I want you to progress. Okay. So make it something that you stay accountable with. All right. I think that covers everything with the posing sessions for you. And again, if you're local or if you're in town or whatever, you can come do the Sundays with Shawn too. That's always an option. I think is a really good option. Group posing is huge. Getting next to other girls is huge. And then obviously if I'm at your show, you can also compose with me at the show too. Okay. Now you can also check in with me even if I'm not at your show. I have girls do this all the time, right? The weekend of their show, they'll send me check-ins on like Friday, Saturday, making sure their hair, makeup, and all that kind of stuff is good. And that's totally cool too. We do that as well. Speaking of, the next thing I'm going to do is grab this link and pop it in here so that if you want to book me to do your hair and makeup for shows, that's where you're going to go. That link right there. Okay. That link right there will take you to my booking page. I'm going to be adding probably tonight, going to be adding more from May through till September. Yeah, I think I got May through September, a bunch of shows we're going to add on too. Okay. So those will be coming up. I think we'll get that done tonight for you. Okay. Next, show day glam and skin prep tutorials. All right, so I'm in the process of updating these tutorials, and once they're complete, you'll have access to the updated version. As you guys probably understand, hair and makeup trends change. So I've done a few of these, but over the course of the years, those things have changed and developed as the trends have changed. So we're going to update those, and as soon as we have those updated, we'll get those tutorials for you as well. So that'll show you hair, makeup, and then I'm going to also do a skin prep tutorial for you too. I'm going to show you how to prep your skin for show day, so that your skin is guaranteed to be in the right condition for the tan to absorb and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to give you all my tan tips and all those kinds of things. Those will be provided in a video tutorial for you as well. So, and like I said, that's the glam link. And I'm at pretty much every show in the DC, DMV area. Then I go to the majority of the national shows, and then a few of the pro shows as well. It just depends on the month, depends on where I'm at, that kind of thing. But, you know, we go to Florida, we go to Texas, we go all over the place. So those things for you. Let's see. Your package also includes these bonuses: the Cutie Show Day duffel bag, posing suit travel bag, stage heel protector bag, Shawn Cutie's tracksuit, Luxe Cutie case with a choice of strap and luxury keepsake box. Actually, I have a few of those sitting here that I want to show you. I think you guys have all seen the luxury boxes and all of that. So this is the travel cutie case. So it'll be included in your package. 2 suits can fit inside there, which is perfect. You should have your main suit, backup suit in here. And you get a choice of strap. This is the cutie case strap. There's a bikini athlete one, a wellness, and a figure athlete options as well. You will also get one of these handy dandy little bikini bags for you to put your suits in. This is for really more of your posing suit, you know, for when it's dirty and when it's clean, that kind of thing. So you got this to put your posing suit into and throw into your gym bag, like I mentioned, throw in your gym bag and go. And then also your bag for your heels, which I take this with me everywhere. It's phenomenal. I've got my heels right inside here. It's got a separator, everything on the inside, so it keeps the two shoes on either side. So you can throw this into your gym bag. You get one of those. I think you guys have seen the luxury box. I don't have a luxury box. Oh yeah, I do. I have a luxury box in here. And you'll get a luxury keepsake box too. So this will be what you can keep your suit in at home. So nice to see, it's nice and pretty and lovely. Yeah. Okay. What else? Oh, the tracksuits are meant to be worn show weekends over your tan. So they're meant to be a little bit bigger than what you would normally wear, so you don't rub your tan off, all of that. They've got drawstring in the pants. So if you're concerned about sizing, go larger than you think you should, because they're not going to fall off because you got drawstring. So you're good. So go bigger rather than smaller. And finally, let me share what I feel is the best feature in your show day package, the Pro Performer Promise. The Pro Performer Promise is a built-in lifetime sponsorship available to you. And I can take the next 15 minutes to explain the benefits of this program, but the highlights are: if you win your pro card, your IFBB pro card, while wearing a Shawn Cutie suit, I will sponsor you for the lifetime of your career. Okay, so that means that all of your competition suits are complimentary from that day forward. And to celebrate your achievements, you will also be given a trip to the Olympia. So we cover your hotel cost and your expo tickets for the Olympia, which is awesome if you've never been. And it's a lot of fun because you get to meet some of the other girls too. And every year we have a handful of girls that win this. So you get to meet some of the other girls and meet some other friends and things like that. And it's a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun. Let's see. Okay, so let's go over some reviewed stuff, some admin stuff. I'm really big on the unboxing experience. So your competition suit, jewelry, tracksuit, cutie bag, cutie case, luxury box, stage heel, travel bag, they'll all ship together. Okay, it'll arrive in this big, huge box, and all those items are connected for your show day. So you'll want them to look fresh and new. That's why they all come together. Okay, your posing suit can be ordered now, and your posing sessions are available to use whenever you're ready. The instructions on ordering your posing suit were covered earlier, and they'll be sent to you in a follow-up email with instructions to book posing too. Also, if you opted for the easy pay plan to stage, you need your suit before the plan is completed. You will need to clear the balance before we ship your completed suit. Makes sense, right? Timelines and expiration dates. There's no timeline to redeem your competition suit. I have clients that order suits now, purchased from as far back as 2018. Okay. However, I do place the expiration date on your posing, like I mentioned. Okay. So use all of your posing in a 12-month period from today. Okay. Let's cover exchanging items. I have no issue exchanging items in your package, but the exchange has to be reasonable. When trading services for hard items that can carry a material cost, we may only allow a percentage of that value from the service item to cross over. For example, trading your posing time for a posing suit. Again, I have no issue with that. But this will not be a dollar for dollar trade because a posing suit requires a hard material and labor cost as well. Finally, let's cover selling or gifting your package. No problem. You can sell or gift your package, your show day package to someone else if you decide to do that. If you decide to do that, I would need a notarized letter stating your intentions. However, I don't allow coaching services to transfer in piecemeal. For example, you have 6 posing sessions and you want to gift 2 to a friend. We don't allow for that because it's too difficult to manage on our end as far as admin is concerned. Okay. All right. So that concludes the overview portion of the onboarding time. So now we're going to allow you to ask questions. So you can unmute your mic if you have any other questions. We are getting close on time. I think we have 8 minutes left, but I got through everything, so that's good. So if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and unmute and ask away.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Hi.
I have a few questions.
Okay.
How do we place an order for the big package? Like, so that you know our shipping info? Is it just the same? You email you and Cutie Care?
So, I mean, all of that's going to be coming because you have already placed your order for your suit. Your suit comes at the 8-week out mark. So when you actually ask.
Oh, when I order the suit, that's when the big package.
Everything goes into production at that point. Yes. And then it all gets shipped out.
But the posing suit you can order now ahead of time.
That's right. Yes.
Okay, got it. Well, that answered like 4 of my questions.
Okay. And yeah, I always confirm before I ship anything out. I always confirm your shipping address because I know people move and things like that or whatever. So I will confirm that prior to shipping anything to you.
And how do I schedule posing? I think you probably said this, but like if I'm only virtual because I'm not in Virginia, sadly.
There's a link in your welcome email. So
Okay.
Everything that you need is in your welcome email that when you first purchase your package, it's all right there. And then when we finish up with this call, like I mentioned, we're going to send all of this plus the tutorials and all of that stuff to you. So you have another full email of all of this too. But everything is in that welcome email. There's a link to schedule your posing sessions in there as well. Anything else? Any other questions? Anyone else?
Hey, Shawn, oh, go ahead. Who's going?
Nope, it was me again. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shawn, it's Jamie DeMeyer.
Hi.
Hi, I have a question about, I just did one online posing session with you last week. And I scheduled one a week later because I thought 3 weeks, something was with my schedule. I was trying to schedule out 2 weeks, but they were all booked and I have to go out of town this weekend. So should I just do the portal instead of going one-on-one with you for a week after a week or?
And everybody's gonna be a little bit different with this scenario, but I would say in your scenario, yes, the posing portal is fine. You've already been posing for a while, so you kind of have a routine and we're just correcting some stuff. If you were brand new at this, then I would say no, let's get you in for another posing session. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would just get the posing portal set up for you and specifically.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
And I had one more question about, you'll get my, I talked to you earlier about measurements and stuff and you'll decide on my color and get back to me. So
yep, that's right.
And
anytime that you send in, sorry, I was gonna mention, anytime that you send in an email, and this is for everybody, anytime that you send in an email, please allow for 48 hours for response. We typically respond faster than that. But you know, things happen. So 48 hours.
You guys are busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And yeah, sorry for that mix up with the CC.
No. And actually, I'm glad that you mentioned that because this is a good opportunity for me to say this too. So this happens a lot where girls will text me or DM me or something like that for to update whatever. Yeah. That's not a good idea. Okay. I completely lose track of texts and DMs. If you need anything when it comes to customer service or anything like that, I'm just gonna pound into your heads, Cutie Care. Cutie Care is the way to go always, right? Because there's literally just no way for me to track texts and DMs. So I try to keep that to just social media interactions and things like that. And when it comes to your actual packages, Cutie Care is always gonna be your best option.
Cool, awesome. I think that's it for me. Thank you, I appreciate you.
No problem.
Okay.
I have a question, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay, so with the portal, is there like a limited amount of time we can use that for with this package?
Same thing, 12 months.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Same thing. Yep. We got about 3 minutes left on this recording. So anybody else?
Yeah, I had a quick question.
Okay.
I think I may have missed. How do we get access to the portal?
Email into Cutie Care. My husband
Okay.
sets up those folders. So just mention, send an email and say, hey, I want a folder for Dropbox for the posing portal.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Yep.
My last question was the glam and tan.
Mhm.
Is that something that we need to schedule like an hour with you, or you do it with the posing, or like?
That's what I mentioned is the tutorials that'll be updated.
Oh, the tutorials.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
Anything else? Well, we did
I'm
good.
excited.
We got it all in under 40 minutes and we didn't get cut off. That's good. I've got this down pretty well. We can get it done in about a half an hour. So it works out pretty good. And usually there's not a whole lot of questions. So I try to be as thorough as possible. And like I said, you will get an updated you'll get this particular call will be uploaded and you'll have it. So you can go back through it and watch it again. And all the other information I mentioned will be sent to you too. And at the end of the day, if you just remember Cutie Care at ShawnStoreCuties.com, you're going to be good. As long as you can go there, we're going to get you taken care of one way or another. I'm trying to get everybody to really get that pounded into your head because like I said, unfortunately, like most of these like Gmail, stuff like that just is not reliable anymore. So that's why we did set up a whole new customer service portal so that we can make sure we take care of you well. Okay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it out. So we got about 1 minute and 45 seconds left here. If you have any further questions, what are you going to do? Somebody tell me.
Cutie Care.
Yay! Awesome. Like I said, if you take nothing from tonight, Cutie Care. We'll get you taken care of.
Give
Okay.
Danny 48 hours, right?
Yes. So we'll take care of you. I promise we'll get to you as quickly as we can. And if you happen to jump on when we're on there too, there is a chat option too. So you'll see when we're actually online and you can actually ask questions to the chat too. Okay, and that's through our website. So I think that's it. I don't know how to end
Thank
this.
you.
Hold on. Yes, have a great
Thank
night.
you.
Maybe I'll
Thanks.
see you all
night. Bye,
on
ladies.
live because I'll be getting on live later for Arnold preview. So we'll see you tonight. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.